Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the UAB Blazers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Blazers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tulsa offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick completion with the tight end. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They stop him short of the goal line, but it'll be 1st and goal at the 4.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. A bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incomplete completion. They come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Makes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here?
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report and look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On the ground, it's Nicholson. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Touchdown, Tulsa. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And it's Tulsa on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And the Blazers have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Blazers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run it here. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Wideouts now clustered. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. They're going to run it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Let's go to the right, looking for the first down. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pump over the middle. It's Mayava. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle and tackled there by the defense.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
A 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. This will likely be the last play of the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense back on the field now. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game. But they did it in a big way there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Gets made on the left side. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Across the 30. Taken to the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Blazers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. UAB 21. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Run a draw play. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's Tulsa on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense ready to start this drive. And now the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Mayava. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to chuck it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pounding away with the run game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The shotgun running play call. They tackle it. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Toss play to the outside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And they get the completion. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Receivers are bunched together. And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Look at a pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Timeout, UAB. And the Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, they got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play.